the first time I'll be doing this, and hopefully not the last. Oh, I forget to tell you my name. I'm Danika, by the way, and for this video, we will be tackling about, drumroll please, federalism in the Philippines. First, let's know about what federalism is. According to Cornell Law School, federalism is a system of government in which the same territory is controlled by two levels of government. Generally, an overarching national government is responsible for the federal governance, governing the issues that affect the entire country, while the smaller subdivisions, states, and cities govern the issues of local concern. Both the national government and the smaller political subdivisions have the power to make laws, and both have a certain level of autonomy from each other.
The President's parang thrust ngayon, iiwan na sa Constituent Assembly yung pangbabago ng saligang batas. Now, yung iba nangangamba na maraming magandang provision sa old Constitution, baka madamay. Well, let us make it clear na as far as I'm concerned, gusto kong may pasok yung struktura ng federalismo. Kung merong additional benefits na gusto ni President Digong may singit for the good of the country, why not? Pero yung mga good provisions dyan, for example, sabihin na natin yung Commission on Elections, yung ibang mga commission dyan who are performing the duty, na yun. But most of what's going to happen will depend on the intention of the President, because he's the guiding principle, you might say, on this effort to revise the Constitution.
President Rodrigo Duterte has repeatedly stated his plan to change the Philippines' form of government into federalism. According to him, this form of government can help the Philippines become a better and stronger nation. In the Philippines, the issue of federalism has been talked about by every Filipinos recently. There have been discussions of changing our form of government from the unitary system to the federalist form of government. For my stand, federalism can be beneficial not just for the people but for the whole country. This can help us to be progressive and to abolish corruption, which is rampant and very evident in our country. This could also be the way for Filipinos to work hard, since no one will help them in the federal system but their own, and every state will surely reap the fruit of their own labor. But of course, implementing that form of government is not as easy as it looks like. The government should really think about this thorough, because if the plan became a failure, it's the people and the whole country that will suffer. Here I am at the College of Arts and Communication, and I will find someone who's willing to share their insights about federalism in the Philippines. Let's go. So standing here beside me is Kuya Brandon, ABLLP student. So he will give us his stand about the plan of the government to implement the federalism in the Philippines. So what can you say about this?
Federalism as a system or as a form of governance is great. We know several countries, and these countries are great when it comes to implementing federalism. But if we are going to implement federalism in the Philippines, I am slightly or maybe greatly apprehensive, because if we are going to implement federalism right away, I don't think it will be effective. The government that we have now and the federalism government that we will have will make no difference. First, implementation of federalism will be good, but we have to settle first several things like federalism kasi will make regionalization, diba? So parang will separate regions on regions, and then each region will have like separate government, almost free from the dictate or from the mandate of the higher government. So parang it will, I think it, for me, the way I see it, it will encourage what they call this political dynasty, and also since the controlling government of that region has more power, it will give way for more corruption. So we have to settle that first. And and also the money. Transforming our government to federalism will require a lot of money, and I am not sure if the Philippines has that money needed to transform our government into federalism. So my stand for federalism is federalism as a government is good. We know several countries who are great and are implementing federalism. But first, we have to settle some underlying factors to make federalism implementation successful.
Thank you. Thank you. Implementation of federalism can be good or bad for the country. This can help the country to improve or progress, or the result will make no difference. The worst part is if it will not solve problems, and this will only lead for the country to be more retrograde. This plan of government will be a success only if all the citizens of the Philippines will have discipline, respect, and if we help each other, surely the Philippines will be more progressive. That's it.
A few moments later, a few inches later, one eternity later.
If you want to share your stand about federalism in the Philippines, you are free to put it in the comment box below, and surely I will read it on my next video. And also, if you want to watch more of my videos, just click here to subscribe. Bye!